These highways are turning into quicksand, and these days I'm drowning on dry land.
Today we are sailing through a pretty narrow strait called Rough Sundet. It connects the southern part and the northern part of the Lofoten chain. And right about halfway, there's a really iconic fjord called Troll Fjord, and it's a very short fjord. It's only 2 kilometers long, I believe, and it has a very, very narrow entrance, so we should be able to go all the way in, and it's going to be a pretty dramatic scenery, so I'm excited for that. We should have current with us all the way through, but this is Norway and we never know. So we might go through the entire strait today, or we might also just break it up into 2 days. But first things first, we need to clean the snow off our deck.
You've been building our walls up to touch the sky, but they're coming down now. They're coming down, no, they're crumbling.
Can you see the snowstorm?
Right there. You got the mountains on the other side of the fjord. Yeah, that's all the snow. We're sort of timing it between these snowstorms and in and around the mountains where there's gusts of wind. So I think we have this one pretty well timed out with the tide and the wind, and hopefully not too many blinding snowstorms, but they're a little unpredictable. So hopefully we'll be able to see where we're going.
I think the tricky thing about sailing here this time of year is not really the fact that it's snowing, but it's more the fact that you have a good weather window to sail somewhere, and on average, like, the whole day is exactly as predicted, right? But then you have those snow squalls that just pops up from nowhere, and it just completely messes up your wind. It completely messes up your sail. And so you have the spinnaker at 1 minute, and then it's blowing, you know, 10 knots. It's great, it's sunny, and then the next second it started to snow. It starts blowing 20-25 knots, and you have to put the spinnaker down and roll out the head sail, reef, and then it drops back to 10 knots, so you unreef, and then it's I think we've said it before in the summer, but in the winter it's even more, like, it keeps you on your toes for sure.
Suddenly shifted. Your reflection in the water don't look the same, and you're going down now. Oh, you're going down.
And now the wind completely died, so we are waiting to make our turn, and there is wind behind us, but in the meantime we're kind of in between squall and then sunshine. We've been motoring for the past 20 minutes, but we can see the wind catching up slowly behind us. But I'm completely warm because it's like unrolling, reefing, unrolling, reefing. Oh no, head sail. Oh no, spinnaker. Oh man, it's funny. We just made it into the entrance of this channel, and we're sailing at 5 knots, and it is beautiful.
At least
a little bit painful. Yeah,
great.
front is beautiful. Behind us you can't see anything, and it's, yeah, this is a
This is some crazy sailing, man. In the snow, in a fjord. It's still sunny and blue skies in front of us, and it's just absolutely gray and non-existent behind us. But the wind's still pretty consistent, so we're cruising along. This is freaking cool. It hurts my eyes. Oh.
Nice.
Ooh. That's awesome.
How do you feel?
It's much better. You don't get the stingy snow in your eyes. You can see everything.
We just made it into the mouth of the Fjord, and this is ridiculous. It is so beautiful out here. That's a bummer. We'll
motor around in circles and then go out on anchor. Yeah. I'd rather be on anchor anyway.
Yeah. So there is a hydroelectric plant at the end of the fjord with a couple docks, and normally the cruising guy says you can dock in there, but apparently we came in the one day that there are workers here doing some work on the hydro plant, so we can't really borrow the dock for that. So unfortunately we can't tie up, which means we are heading back out. Luckily it's early enough in the day, we can just we can go out on anchor again.
freaking beautiful. It's only a mile long, so like motoring in and motoring back out, it's not really gonna mess up our battery too much. So, especially because we're going slow, because we kind of want to like soak in the scenery. This is absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure though, if we go back out and go north again, we're gonna hit some adverse tide. The tide just shifted, so it's probably gonna be against us. So like Kika said, I think we're just gonna pick a spot out here somewhere and anchor for the night. Yeah, I think it would have been fun to spend a day or two in here, but
oh well.
Oh well. There's more Norway to see.
Well, we just dropped anchor about halfway through the rough sand because we came around the corner and now there's 3 knots of current against us and 0 wind, and our batteries are too low to motor against a 3-knot current for the remaining 10 miles. So we just pull over to the nearest anchorage after Fjord, and we're going to be here overnight, and tomorrow when the current shifts and will be with us, then we can continue the rest of this cut. But it's still early today, and I really should be doing some editing with this extra time that we have, but I don't want to. You know what I wish I could do sometimes? I wish I could just duplicate myself and have my other self do all the editing and all the work while Dan and I just hang out. And the best part is I wouldn't have to explain to that person anything because she would be me and she would literally read my mind. It worked? Oh. Whoa. Whoa! Wait. Am I real? Not exactly. Wait, are you real? Yeah. But how did you... Oh, I want this. What are you doing? Listen, I need your... Oh, this is fun. Can you stop? Give me this. Can I need your help. Fine. How good are you at editing? I don't know. You're the editor. I've never tried it before. But don't you live in my head? Technically, don't you know what I know? Well, I don't know. What do you know? I don't know. Well, if you know what you don't know, there's only one place to go. You see, Skillshare is an online learning platform where tons of creative minds and curious minds come together to learn. I wonder if I can become a better editor than you. How to edit on Final Cut. Oh, there's so many classes. What? All of this is less than $10 a month? Did you know that? It's like a fancy latte or very fancy muffin. Oh, now I'm hungry. How to bake. I can learn everything. I know there's a lot of things you want to learn in there, but can we just stick with editing? This is amazing. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna need this and ooh, this. Bye. She's gone. She took my laptop. V?
I thought you were gonna edit. Where's your laptop?
I guess I changed my mind.